What's up, Averett family? Heath Beringer here with head women's soccer coach Megan Mauzy-Fleming. Megan, this is going to be essentially your first true normal season in the fall. Obviously, y'all played last spring and all that jazz, but this will be your first true season in the fall as a head coach. You know, what are you looking forward to?
I'm excited to have some normalcy for the girls, but mostly I'm excited that they actually get to experience what it's like to play. Having so many young girls last year, last year they got to play a little bit, but now they're going to really see what a true collegiate, year is for them.
Right, and then we'll jump around here because you kind of mentioned it. And, last year it was obviously different for everybody. You played a lot. You got a lot of experience in the fall, inter-squad stuff.
Yeah.
So that gave some young girls a chance, and then also you got to have a season in the spring. Mm-hmm. So what kind of, having all that time to get on the field, what did that help, a young roster, and how can you let that build into this next year?
Yeah, they definitely got to learn each other and how to play with each other. I think having such a young group coming in and so many of them at once,
right.
The chemistry was a little rocky at the beginning, and now coming in this season, it's totally different. They're great. They're connecting with each other on and off the field. It's wonderful to see. And I think that time we got to tap into some things that we couldn't have possibly, or at least not until later in the season for this fall. So I'm really not having to hone in on some things that I needed to last year.
Right. What specifically are you excited about for this upcoming year? It could be, a certain position on the pitch. It could be, the type of play you're going to have. What are you most excited about?
Honestly, I'm just excited to play. I'm excited to have a full entire season.
Right.
Knock on wood. I'm just excited for the girls to get out there and have some real competition and, outside of conference play. I think that's going to be nice. I think it's going to really boost their confidence and see what they can do. They're very talented.
So obviously we've kind of already talked about it, but you had a really young roster last year, and you still do. You have a few seniors here and there.
Right.
But what all of last year and then this camp, what have you seen different in this camp this year that you have seen that all they did last year helped them get so comfortable so quickly for this preseason?
Yeah, their leadership. So just as a whole, their leadership has been so drastically changed. We had 5 freshmen come in this year, and they took them, and they basically, took them where they needed to go and helped them out and guided them, and they knew my expectations, and it's been great. I think you can ask the girls. It's very different from last year because they know what's expected of them, and they trained hard over the summer. I think they realized this is the real deal, and so they're excited to be here.
Okay, last question, kind of off the script here. This will be, what you said, your second year. What kind of culture are you looking to build and kind of create as you're really starting to get things going here?
Yeah, I mean, my biggest thing is discipline. I think I've been preaching it from the beginning because if they're disciplined in all the small areas, it's just a trickle effect. They'll be disciplined in their job. They'll be disciplined in the classroom, outside of school work, and same thing on the field. I mean, if you're in the right spot and you know exactly what you're supposed to do, it's pretty hard to beat somebody.
Right. Well, folks, that's it from head women's soccer coach Megan Mauzy-Fleming. The Cougars open up the 2021 season on the road when they play Ferrum College on September 1st at 7 p.m.